Get me on the court and I'm trouble. Last week, I fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking suckers every way like MJ. Gotta say, today was a good day. Welcome to your Vape at 5. What? You see that shake? Welcome to your Vape at 5. I'm your host. I'm Blackcat. It's Monday. Now, you guys know, Adrian Daniels. You know what goes down on Mondays. Monday. Monday is the day we do a featured builder. This week's featured builder is Gavin Coil _Addict on Instagram. I don't think I put his link in the summary of this video, but it will be there before the end of this show. Fantastic builder, young guy. Really excited. Another international builder that really excited to have him on the show. You're going to see some really colorful, fun, complicated, complex builds. A lot of colors, a lot of mixing of different alloys to give you like a really beautiful visual of the coil. Great photography, really good with the macros. You can get in and actually see everything, and just a fantastic builder. So we are super excited to have him. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? I see the chat is rolling right along. Had some news today on the fight for vaping front. The fight for vaping front, it's huge. It's a big front, and it's coming from all angles. There's no angle left unturned. There's money, endless amounts of money flowing. That was the Dallas Cowboys Green Bay Packers football game from 1961. I don't know why I was watching that, but I found it interesting. Saw a couple things on Twitter today I thought I would bring up to you guys and kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. If you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter. Get on Twitter. You've got to be there. It is literally the battleground of all vaping, and it's a lot of fun to make fun of people that are stupid. It really is. That's like 90% of the fun of being on Twitter. Is making fun of stupid people. And I like to make fun of people a lot of times, and there's a lot of people out there that need a good making fun of about this vaping thing. We have two major things that happened today. One, Congressman Raja, who is the head of the Ways and Means Commission, who's basically been on a soul man crusade to end vaping. He is protecting kids. Not really. He's protecting Big Pharma, which is really his daddy. And that's what he's intending. But he put a bill through today called the ENDS, which is Electronic Nicotine Delivery Service. Trying to end it completely. Well, he's not really trying to end it, but he does want to end flavors, and he does want to bring the maximum amount of nicotine allowed in a cartridge or in vape juice to 20 milligrams, which I don't think any real vapor would argue with that. You know, I'm kind of on the fence for it. I mean, it's a really good thing to give up if we're going to get some sort of traction back. But just giving it up, just to give it up, really kind of sucks. And the other part of that is some people need a higher nicotine level to quit smoking. Some people need that 40 or 50 milligrams. Some people need it. And again, we're demonizing nicotine. And that's the whole thing about it, is nicotine is not what's killing people. It's the combustion. It's tar. It's the 7,000 other chemicals in cigarettes. That's what's killing people, as well as the contraband or black market THC that is out in the streets. Kids are buying, and adults vaping and dying. That is what's hurting people, not nicotine. Putting a limit on nicotine almost seems as juvenile and stupid as putting a limit on caffeine, but at the same time, maybe some of these drinks shouldn't have so much caffeine in them. Okay, maybe we can concede that point. The other part of the ENDS bill is that we will ban flavors. So I don't know what it's going to take to get this guy out of office. He's up from Chicago, somewhere in Illinois. Is there any possibility we can get this guy the hell out of office? He has no business being there. He really doesn't. I don't know how many terms he's on, but it's got to be a few, because he's a commissioner or chairman of a council. So he's got to have a few terms under his belt. Get this guy the hell out of there. I mean, he is causing so much damage to the U.S. It's not even funny. And I can't understand how. Well, I understand how he's getting elected. He's in a Democratic area. He's probably the most popular Democrat, and they just all vote Democrat. And I get it. Okay, it makes sense. That's fine. But get a better Democrat? Is there a better Democrat up there that you can put in office besides him? Guy's a dick. Now, the other news front, and this one is hilarious. Now, if you like good comedy, I've got one for you. State of North Carolina, Josh Stein, he's putting forth an injunction on all electronic cigarette manufacturers, distributors, to stop all sales until they can figure out why kids are getting so addicted to it. The funny part of that is North Carolina produces 75% of tobacco that is smoked in the United States of America. 75%. Hasn't banned cigarettes. Oh, God. And the MSA money that he gets is around $250 to $275 million per year. Goes directly back to the tobacco industry with 0%, 0.00. You weren't even enrolled in classes last year, if you remember that movie. 0.00 of that money going towards teen education about nicotine and the dangers of smoking. So they really want to protect kids, but they're not spending any of that MSA money on stuff they're supposed to be spending it on. When the MSA was agreed upon, it was under good faith that the money would be used for tobacco prevention. None of that money is being used for tobacco prevention. In fact, it's already been borrowed against. They've already bonded that money out in state bonds that if they default on those, the state can therefore go bankrupt. And they are trying like hell to avoid that, but they're being very underhanded about it. I think I would have more respect for them if they just came out and said, hey, look, we made some really stupid deals here that you guys would keep smoking, and then this ruckus comes about, this vaping device, it's stopping all our cigarette profits. So, look, we need to figure this out and do something about it. I'd have more respect for them if they did that. Instead of doing the underhanded thing, saying it's about kids, protecting kids and all that bullshit, just to get the masses against it or whatever. Such bullshit. It really, really is, and it's sad. But that's where we stand. So that is where we're at on the advocacy and political front. Get on Twitter, fight. Just reply back to things, repost things, anything you see from somebody in the community who is trying, just repost it. I'm telling you, 25 reposts will get you about 10,000 views. 25 reposts are going to get you about 10,000 views on what you post. So anything you see, get on there and repost it, so that we are flooding the internet with this information that we know is true. Had a really, really nice weekend. I got some vape mail in, which I want to open. I think I'm going to do that here in a minute. And then I went to a Ohio. So Urban Meyer, who was a coach for Ohio State, he really popular guy. If you don't know anything about football, Urban Meyer's a really popular coach, really good coach, won a bunch of national championships at the collegiate level. And he has a restaurant, and it's like a restaurant, pub, bar type place. Well, we met some friends there on Saturday to watch the game, and it was absolutely awesome. We had a blast. We really, really did. I was the only one who wasn't, like, everybody was drinking and having fun. I wasn't drinking. Obviously, I can't drink. But sat there and enjoyed the company, and that was a really, really nice treat. We don't get out a whole lot, as you can probably imagine. Not that I don't drink, so it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? And most of the stuff that adults do is somehow revolved around alcohol. And I don't, so I try to shy away from that. But Veronica really wanted to go, and I was like, I'll go. And I think I'm starting to, like, explore my boundaries a little bit of things that I'll do while I'm still in recovery. And it's getting easier. I mean, I didn't have any, like thoughts of drinking, which was nice. And second time I've done something in about the last month. I went to a football game up in Cleveland, and I didn't drink. And then I went to this on Saturday and didn't drink. And I was like, you know what? I'm starting to get more comfortable with the idea of doing things like that, and remaining in sobriety and remaining, staying in recovery. So worked out pretty well. So I tell you what, I got some vape mail. This is from Mr. Johnny Drips. So if you're keeping up with Johnny and you're keeping up with Heavy Metal Vapor, you know what could be in this box. We're going to take a look. And I've got a super duper special surprise for you about this box. There's something in this box that if you're watching this, you are going to be super duper pooper happy. See, I'm using my scissors now. I stopped using the knife. I got scared of the knife. I use my scissors now. Anybody who's watched for a while, you know the knife. The knife, I'm very scared, is going to kill me one day. So I stopped using that. Now I'm just using scissors, and I feel more comfortable. I feel more comfortable. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Looky here. I've got 2 brand new, fresh off the presses. Ohana RDA by Johnny Vapes and Heavy Metal Vapor. Of course, the light is taking it down. Let's see if I can move it up there. There it is. These are, let's see, I believe they are both stainless, I'm guessing. I don't see color indication. Oh, no, I got a black and a stainless. So I got a black one and a stainless one. Thank you, Johnny. I love you, man. So here it is. That's it right there. That's the black one. Comes with a clear PMMA cap, I believe. I think that's what it is. And that's not all. I don't know if it's Ultim or... Let me see if it says here. Yeah, one PC top cap. There you go. And there's the stainless. So, what is going to happen with this, you ask? Well, I'm going to review one next week, and I'm going to give one away. So, I'll review one on Wednesday of next week, probably next Friday. We will have a contest to give this away. So, stay tuned, my lovely, lovely people, for that. The other box I have is from Mr. Stan. I've got 3 minutes before I start the feature. Let's take a little gander. I'm going to show you what I got in this box here. Let's see if I can get this open. Hold on. Well, that didn't work. This is where I need the knife. This is where I need the knife. Get in here. All right, let's open this. Whoa. There we go. This is from Mr. Stan. Now, this is not for me. I shouldn't have opened it. This, we're gonna open it. Sorry, this is for Jane. This isn't for me. Jane wanted a unicorn. I told Stan. Next thing you know, I have a unicorn. Oh, it's all wrapped up. It's a green unicorn. I can't open it. God damn it. I shouldn't open the box. Sorry, Jane. I'll rip back up. It's a green unicorn for you, Jane. That's what's coming. Is she watching? Jane's there. There it is. Jane. This is for you. It's green. Look it up. Beautiful. All right, so this week's featured builder is he is a member of the Foggy Freaks build team, another guy that we pulled off there. I am an honorary member of this team. No way near as skilled as Mr. Gavin. I'm very, very excited. I've known Gavin for like, probably close to a year. I think he's been building about the same amount of time. He's made a tremendous amount of progress in a short amount of time. Takes building very seriously. Is extremely good at it. This week, now, as you know, every week in the featured builder, you're going to get some coils from Mr. Gavin. You're going to get 3 sets on Friday. 3 sets of coils, a bag of holy fiber. Bag of holy fiber, blessed by John Paul II before he died. Blessed. It really was. You guys didn't know. That's why they call it holy fiber. He blessed it all. Big mound of fiber. He waved his hand over and gave it a blessing. And you're going to win something new from Shy Tots that I've been holding out. Only one person's got this. I've got it, and then one other person has got it. I think it's Jeff Lawson. I sent him some blue raz dough. Well, that's upside down. Blue raz dough. That is what's going to be in our Friday giveaway. Now, you're wondering, you're saying to yourself, how in the fuck can I win that? Well, I'm going to tell you. You can win that by reposting a pic from Mr. Coilag's page. I'm going to put the link in there right now while I'm thinking about it. Let me grab that. Here I go. Grabbing it. Putting it in the comment section. Not comment section. You know what the fuck it is. The fucking thing. Let's get this here. Oh, Lord. There we go. There we go, Mr. Gavin. So go there. Let me update that. Mr. Coil Addict. I'll update that in a minute. You're going to go to his page, repost a pic from his page with the hashtag Blackcatfam, and you will be entered to win 3 sets of coils. Now, you've been lucky. I have not asked people to do that the last couple of weeks. Well, I may have asked, but I didn't hold people to it. This week, I'm going to start holding people to it again. It is our job to get as much publicity out for the gentleman or lady that sends us coils. They're doing us a favor by sending us coils. We can do them a small favor by reposting a pic from their Instagram page. It takes 1 minute. All right, guys, without further ado, let's take it down to the desktop over here. Let's take a look at the Coil Addict. He's an addict, just like me, but he's addicted to coils. I am addicted to Sour Mash whiskey. Not near as dangerous, surprisingly. Not near as dangerous as you would think. Here we go, Mr. Gavin Prosar. He has 1,282 followers. Pretty decent. Got that over that 1,000 mark. Everybody knows that is the toughest one to get to. Once you get to 2,000, then they start rolling in really. I think they put you in a different level for your exposure. I don't know. He's a proud husband and father of 3 boys, also a proud member of Team Foggy Freaks, which I am also an honorary member of. Beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful team. Building his hammock is his hobby and family is his life. Let's take a look at his first pick here now. That is absolutely gorgeous. Staggered, staple stagger fuse Clapton. I don't know how many pieces of ribbon are in that. 30 maybe, 35. This is a post to let everybody know he's going to be on Blackcat Whiteface's channel today, and that is me. Oh, we go. Force fused staggered in. Groove fused stag. Beautiful, man. Love my groove fused stags. Love them. The gorgeous, looks gorgeous, and Vape's gorgeous. Did he? Here we go with an alien. Nice curve on that. Good color. I wonder, did he flatten that out? Did he roll that? 0.3 and 90 cores. Oh God, that is just. It's so difficult to work with. It's absolutely just a pain in the ass to work with, and he did a beautiful job. Great color. Here's another shot of that right before he got the major color on it. When he's sitting there with that gold side, dualed it up. That's in the Goon 25. Beautiful little 5 wrap. Talk about a gorgeous vape. That looks fantastic, man. Beautifully done. Helix. Looks like a 4 fuse Helix. Little single 4 wrap single coil. I'll tell you guys, I've been using this recurve dual, or excuse me, the intake dual RTA since Friday. This thing, the flavor on this thing is fucking phenomenal. If you have one or haven't got one yet, I'm doing a review on it Wednesday. You guys are going to see it. But Alien Suka, fat one. Looks like that's about 12 pieces of ribbon in there. That's a nice Suka. Beautifully done, sir. Great shot. Pull out from the Alien Suka. Great turn on that. Really, really nice. Great spacing on the fuse. That's beautiful, man. Beautifully done. Beautifully done, Gavin. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to show you quite a few pictures of this because you get some really interesting colors. I'm not sure how many pieces of ribbon he has here, but quite a few. And you can tell he's mixed the alloys. Now, this is in the preheating stage, so he just started heating it, and he's starting to get a little gold glow. He's going to move into his other colors here in a minute, but you can already see some are not like the others, meaning it's a different type of alloy, and you can see it starting to change. I'm assuming that's 0.3 ribbon, but I'm just guessing. Here we go with the Alien Suka. He's got it paralleled with a fairly large round wire. I would guess that may be 24 gauge. Again, beautifully done. He's got great turn on his Suka. That's really nice. Alien stitched. Big fat alien stitched. Yeah, that's a lot of ribbon in there, man. Anytime you start adding more ribbon to a build, it really can throw off the dimensions of your alien. And it takes a lot of skill to be able to figure out what exactly wrap you're going to use depending on the core size. Certainly a skill. Anybody who does them knows that. Alien Stitch Suka, beautiful work. Another pick, a little over-the-shoulder view. Here we go again. Now you're going to start seeing the colors here. Nick says it's a 40 ply. Look at the colors he got on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Holy cow. Now I believe this is this a different build than the original? Because this one isn't skipped. This is straight fused. That is gorgeous though. My God. Specs are... He didn't give the specs. I'm guessing that's 0.3. A little wick shot here, and we're going to see some more of this build, which is really, really nice. Beautiful blue on that nichrome. Here we go. Now you're starting to see the definition and the difference in colors. Wow, man. That is just a gorgeous photo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, this one is skip fused. And then the other one was not. So it looks like two different coils. And he's got another one here. Same build. Another version of the colors here. Beautiful. Here's the pull away shot so you can actually see what we're looking at. Got that in the, is that the KTX? No, that's the Twisted Messes RDA. Why do I always forget that? I reviewed that RDA. Akula. There we go. That's what it is. Memory isn't what it used to be, guys. Skip fuse, beautifully done. Keeping all that ribbon nice and straight. And he's got quite a few pictures of it here. I'll tell you, I think it deserves it. So I'm just going to keep showing them. It's a beautiful build. Somebody mentioning the size of the build in the Akula, which is certainly can handle big builds. Those clamps are fucking huge. It's a great RDA though. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed using it. A lot more than I thought I would. I wasn't sold on it when I first saw it. And I think I mentioned that in the review, that I was not sold on the Akula when I first saw it. But it vapes great, and it is really, really user-friendly and easy to use. That's important to me. And I think the price was pretty decent on it as well, if I remember. Enigma. He's got a couple different things here. He's got an Enigma, and then he has another really wide staple stagger fuse Clapton, wrapped really odd. I want to see, now there's a lot of pictures of this here. So here's the Star. Now Modified Star did something very, very similar to this, I remember, with that type of wrap, where it almost gives you this like star, like appearance, like an Eastern Star type appearance. And he complemented it with that Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton, which is really two good bills to contrast each other. I think it looks really, really nice. And I like how he kept the photo kind of abstract, a little blurry. I think that adds to it as well. Nice picture. I really like this one a lot. I really like that picture a lot. I think that's really, really cool. Almost gives it like a feeling of like a comic book type look to it, doesn't it? The way that he changed the photo, kind of blurred the photo out a little bit, made it more abstract. It almost looks like something that would be in a comic book, as well as being an extremely difficult and beautiful build. Beautifully done. 4-core Stagger Fuse Clapton inside of a Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton, keeping the builds really up my alley. These are the type of builds that I really, really like. Big fan of Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton, the look of that, and I love 4-cores. 4-cores are really a great build. Once you get really, really good at them, they are just an absolute dream. It takes a while to get good at them, though, that's for sure. I don't think I could do one right now, honestly. Here we go again. This is that same build as before. A little bit more color, little different angle, kind of getting a side view here. Really, really well done. Now here we go with a interlock alien. sitting on top of a staggered in. Staggered in looks... Oh, that's a hybrid. I take that back. It looks like he's got a hybrid. Stable stagger fuse clapped in into a staggered in. That is really neat, man. Very, very cool. And then the interlock sitting on top of it. That is very, very cool. Here we go again. Same build as before. Beautiful shot. He's doing just a lot of beautiful shots of this build. There we go again with the star type look. Helix build, sitting on over top of another Helix. This is kind of your textbook Helix, what it originally kind of started out with a little bit of ribbon. Very well done, looks nice and neat. Good angle on his fuse. Good angle on his dangle. Let's see if we can find one of that colored up. I bet you it's beautiful colored. Pitchfork. All right, so let's take a look at this. First off, color is fantastic. Beautiful color on this pitchfork. This is the textbook one. Great angle. He keeps all his lines parallel. Fuse looks fantastic, nice and tight. Good spacing. Everything looks great on that. Great build, man. Really, really nice pitchfork. Takes a tremendous amount of skill to do this build. Not only skill, but patience. A lot of patience. Here we go. We can see it from the front. Good angle on his fuses. Staying parallel with all his fuses, which is extremely important and very difficult to do. It looks great all the way through. Mixed up his alloys so you can get a little bit of, breaks up the symmetry of it a little bit, making it really, really nice. Here we go with a full view of the heating up of this alien. So we have this color. We go to this one. This is either right in the beginning or right at the end. I guess that's at the beginning. And then here we go with about the mid shot, which is the perfect amount. Beautiful color on that alien. Great install. It's an Adruga. One of Tommy Vapor's favorite RDA, the Adruga. Staggered in. Up close and personal with that. Really nice photo. Great color. Here's another shot. Same build, same shot. A little bit past the heating or a little bit before. I would guess it's a little bit past. Looks like the ends of, well, not probably the beginning. That's probably the beginning. Probably the beginning. The middle heated first. Fat staggered in. I don't know what the. I'd like to know what the stats are on that, but that ribbon looks thick compared to your round wire. Beautifully done. It's another shot of that before he colored it. Get a better idea how nice and clean and neat that is. As perfect as it can possibly be. That's gorgeous, man. Six wrap alien dual sitting there. That looks like the Kennedy. Yeah, it's the Kennedy. It's like a copper Kennedy. Here we got the 4-core parallel. Really, really nice spacing on this. Great fuse. All his fuses are perfectly straight. A lot of times with these builds, especially when you're really trying to get them down, you'll either miss a fuse or you'll fuse them with a little bit of angle because one side will start moving before one of the ends will start moving. Anybody who builds these knows that. That is a perfect fuse. That is beautifully done. I don't know what his stats are on that. 427, 40 gauge stagger and fuse. A piece of 24 gauge Canthal to break up give it a little break up in the consistency there. I like that. Very well done. Oh, look at this. Now that to me is perfect. 5 wrap alien, great turn on it, great curve, looks great, man. Really beautiful, nice and tight wrap. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I bet you that looked fantastic wicked up. Oh, we got it wicked and colored. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. That is gorgeous. 327/40. That's a 40 gauge wrap. So he got a lot of. Now you'll notice a 40 gauge wrap will give you more of a straight line on your alien, just because it's so malleable. It wants to bend. You can't really put any pressure on it. That's why I really don't like to alien with 40 gauge, because you don't really get any spring on the wrap wire, and you can't get a really good turn on it. But he does a really good job of keeping a nice turn, even with that 40 gauge. That looks really nice. Great color, beautiful wick shot. Interlock. The king of vapes right there. The interlock for alien. About as good of a vape as you can find. 5-core interlock. That's not even a, that's not a for alien. I take that back. That's a 5-core interlock. Wow. That's a really nice build. Beautiful, man. Hear me yawn. I think I'm worn out from the weekend. Beautiful colors on that. Wow, great colors. What color RDA is that? Specs are 528, 238 gauge. 5-core 28 gauge. Wow, really nice, man. Here we go with a helix. Little fancy. Oh, it's a pitchfork helix. So he's got first wrap around 4 pieces of ribbon. Second wrap, he cuts that in half and then frames up a frame staple or staple. And puts the final fuse in. Beautifully done. Really beautifully done, man. Looks fantastic. I assume that's a 3 fuse. Maybe 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 3 fuses on that. Beautifully done. Look at the color on it. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. That color is fantastic. I guess that I'm guessing he's using kidney puncher wire, because that color is fantastic. Go Browns, Joseph. 49ers are undefeated. Browns are against an undefeated team tonight. Another same helix there. Little pullback shots and get a better view. Here we go. Look at that. I like how he gives you a lot of different angles. You can see that he's not trying to hide anything with this build. Perfectly done. Great color. About as raw as you can get right there. Beautifully done, sir. Let's go Browns. Micro Clapton paralleled next to a staple stagger fuse. Clapton. Really classy. That's a nice build, man. Let's get these to 100 likes, man. Holy crap, he's so close. I need 6 more for a lot of these builds. Get these builds up. You have time today. Go on his page and give him some likes. Beautifully done. Wow, that stable stagger fuse Clapton is really nice. I'll tell you, these are some of the nicest stable stagger fuse Claptons I've seen. And starting with this one, well, I won't go. I'll go back at the end. Got about 10 more minutes left. I'll go back at the end, but the one in the beginning is just phenomenal. This is a gorgeous. This is a Staggerton variation. It's got it staggered in with 2 pieces of ribbon on either side of the stack. And that is gorgeous, man. Look how nice and straight his lines are. That's a fine wire. Now, is he saying this is 40 gauge or is this 42? It's a fat Staggerton, man. That's really fat. If you notice some of the turn here in the wire, it's because it's so fat. It's really difficult to do, especially when you start adding stuff outside of the main core. Adding those 2 pieces of ribbon makes all the difference in the world in the difficulty of that build. makes it 3 times as hard. It really, really does. You got to take your time and go slow with it. Beautifully done, man. That's a gorgeous build. Dualed it up. I love it. Here we go. Nice, big, fat. Was this a frame staple? Little frame staple action. Well, I'm wondering what wrap he used on that. That's pretty big. That might be 36 gauge. Love it. Fantastic, man. It's beautiful. You could do it in 40, you could do it in 42, or you could do it in 36, have a different vape. I prefer 36 gauge, but some people don't. Stable Stagger Fuse Clapton variation, using square wire, sandwiched in there, some ribbon. Got a skip fuse on it. Really, really nice fuse. Nice spacing. Looks great, and great color. Again, sitting in the Ocula RDA again. Nice, big, fat build. Does he give us stats? I like that he gives a lot of the stats on some of his builds. Let's see if we can find the stats on that. I'm going to guess it's in this shot. See, this one's on 95. We got to get him to, 95. We got to get him to 100. Here we go. 227, 4 pieces of 0.3 stainless steel, 3 pieces of 0.3 nichrome 80. So that's your square wire. Let's see if there's a good color. That's about the best color shot he's got. That square wire must have burned through pretty quick. That's what I'm guessing. Here we go. Wick shot on Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Gorgeous build. Here's a pre-wick. Beautiful, sir. How far back are we now? We're in September. Holy cow. God, he's busy. Go with that frame staple. Look at that color, man. Wow, it's gorgeous. Beautifully done. Get a little idea here. Top side shot. It's that same build as before, a little bit different color on it. Look at that. We're still in September. He builds a ton. Beautiful, man. Here we go. Stable Stagger Fuse Clapton variation. First fuse, second fuse build I did long time ago. Beautifully done. Beautiful, great color on that. Looks fantastic. Oh, here we go. Helix with 3 fuses. You can see there the 2 small fuses, and you got the bigger one sandwiched there in the middle. Keeping that consistent, nice and straight. That's gorgeous. So difficult to do. Beautifully done, sir. Love it, man. Great shot, Gavin. Stable Stagger Fuse Clapton, little action photo there. Showing you the cut angle there and how it's wrapped. Beautiful, love it. Suka. Is that Alien Suka? Or so, yeah, Alien Suka. Look at this. Got a lot. He used a really turned up the brightness on him, give that nice cool look. That's pretty neat, man. That is pretty fucking cool. Wow, Helix, 3 or 4 fuse Helix. Really sexy, man. Beautifully done. So many builds. Here we go. Something a little different here. Half stag. Then he wrapped that around a piece of round wire. He's got it inset against a paralleled next to a Mohawk alien. Perfectly done. Great color on that. Beautiful shot. Oh, here's another one with the staple stagger fuse clapped in next to an alien. I wonder if he's evil twin that, if that's the other side of that build. That's what I'm guessing. Is this is one side and this is the other. So he evil twinned it. That's cool, man. That is very cool. I like that. Clapton next to a fuse Clapton. Sometimes that's all you need. Staple stagger fuse Clapton. Looks like he groove fused that maybe. Really nice. I like that. Here we go. Look at that. All kinds of stuff going on there. Here we go with a little zipper. That's what this is. He zipped that. Very cool, man. Good colors. Nice gold on there. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy cow. That is freaking cool, man. Hear me slurping away on that intake dual. Flavor on this thing is fantastic. Nice side shot there. Very cool, man. I like that. All right, a couple more builds here. Oh, here we go. A little hybrid. Alien next to an alien Suka. Really cool. Nice color there. Ah, here we go. The little Inception build. Really tight Inception. Staggered in, and then I think it's a staggered in, but it might be another version of a staggered in. Looks a little bit further out. Well, no, it might be the same coil. Great color on that. Beautifully done. Let's grab another one here. He's got so many great builds. Here we go. Here's a frontal view of that so you can get a better idea. I'm telling you, I think that's a different coil. Yeah, it's a half stag. Half stag versus a full staggered, and there's no frame on this one here. The one on the top, there's no frame on that one. All right, one more. One out here. Oh, look at this. I'll end it with that. Micro Clapton corrugated, staple stagger fuse Clapton variation. It's kept his fuse nice and straight. That is gorgeous. Wow. That is gorgeous, Gavin. Look at all this good stuff here. Stovetop. Wow. Look at that. Holy cow. That is really magnificent. There's some really great builds. Indented, staggered in. He's got some really great builds down here that I didn't get to. I went too slow. Mohawk. Look at that. Some great builds down at the bottom of his page. You guys make sure you take time to go over there and take a look at the ones that are further down his page. Because you're really, really beautiful work, Gavin. Absolutely beautiful, man. Beautiful work, beautiful page. I wish I would have went a little faster so I could have got down to some of the stuff down here. When I reviewed your page, right before I go live, I review it. I looked about 100, maybe 200 builds. I didn't go that far down. I didn't go this far down, and I should have, because I think I would have made sure that I got down here. When you guys go to his page to repost, go down into it and give him some likes, man. Some of those photos aren't even to 100 likes yet. him some likes. He deserves them. Absolutely gorgeous work, sir. Thank you so much, Gavin, for participating in the featured builder and allowing me to showcase your builds and for providing coils for everybody to give away. So I really, really appreciate you and thank you very much. How is everybody doing? Let's sit and talk for a little bit. Talk about the weekend, talk about some Advocacy, talk about some vape stuff. I'm vaping on the recurve, or excuse me, the Intake Dual RTA. I just got it on Friday. It's a really nice looking RTA, man. I've got it on top of this Asmodus Anakin V3, I think is what this is. All touchscreen stuff. I had to get used to the touchscreen again because I hadn't used that in a while. But I used the stock coils that came with it. Is what I used. The only thing I changed on it was I used holy fiber, not the cotton they provided. And I'm getting a really, really moist, flavorful wet vape, which I'm really impressed with so far. It's a dual coil. I've got it vaping it at nearly 100 watts. When I took it up above 100 watts with that build in it, the build that they sent you is 0.12. It originally was about 0.10, and then it changed to 0.12. I don't know how that happened. It adjusted. Maybe this is off a little bit. I don't know. But I started vaping it at about 115 watts. And I dropped it. It was a little bit too much. So I dropped it down and to about 100. Actually went below that. I went to about 85. It was too low. Brought it back up to 100. I'm hitting the perfect spot. So I'm saying about 0.1 build in this thing, I think is really, really nice. And then if you're going to vape it at about 100 watts. See what you think. I'm getting tremendous flavor and a lot of vapor. I've got it wide open, the airflow, both sides. I've got Mont Blanc in it. I opened a brand new bottle of Mont Blanc and I from my inventory that I have, which I love my Mont Blanc. And I'm getting a really, really great, I know that juice, and I know this juice really, really, really well. I've been vaping it nonstop now for 2.5 years. So I know this juice really, really well. I'm getting some really great notes from the juice, some really, really good flavor. And it's one thing I like about RDAs, which I think is hard to beat, is it paints your tongue. That's what I feel like it does. Paints your tongue. You get the full flavor of the juice from the RTA. And this stands up next to it. It really does. This is one of the first RTAs I've used that I feel comfortable, like wouldn't even think about switching to an RTA. And it wicks really, really well. And I'll show you guys how I wicked it, which is just typically you let the wick barely touch the bottom of the juice channel so that it pulls the juice up and not overstuff it and block the juice. You want to thin it out nice. And I'll show you how you can do that with this holy fiber. It works. Holy fiber just wicks really well. It does. It wicks better than anything else, guys. I'm telling you, hands down. I got the shirt to prove it. I'm telling you, it's fucking fantastic. Once you use it, you'll love it. Got a package in from you today, Jane. I have replenished. I have a whole tub full of Shy Tots. I've got everything you could possibly imagine. There's going to be something for the patrons being put up probably tonight or tomorrow. A little special for you guys to get you guys some holy fiber and get you guys some Shy Tots e-liquid. Coming up very, very soon. We did something last month that was really, really nice, and people jumped all over it. So we're going to do that again. If you're interested in the Patreon, it's a good time to join. It's the beginning of the month, so you won't get double hit for your charge. The link to the Patreon is below. If you want to join the Blackcat fam, please feel free. We've got a bunch of new people coming in. It's fantastic. I owe some shirts to people, so I got to get those out, but I got to get Veronica to make those, to send out. What coils do you have in the intake? I used the what came right out of the box. They're fused Claptons. But nichrome fused Claptons 0.1 ohms. 0.12 now, according to this. I didn't use any. Yeah, I just grabbed the ones that were in there. And I like doing that. If they supply them, I like doing that. And I've done that quite a few times recently. Because I like to say, well, what would it be like if I just got this? Because obviously I have... I mean, I don't know, 1,000 sets of coils, 1,000 probably, maybe, at least 750 sets of coils that I could use. But sometimes I like trying, I want to know what the experience will be for you when you get it. Not everybody has that many coils. You know what I mean? So you're just going to use the ones that come out of the box. I would, it's common sense. unless you're a builder or you have access to coils, which a lot of people don't. So I wanted to see what the vape would be like with just right out of the box, and it's really, really nice. He gives you a coily tool with it. I'll show it all to you, but you cut them perfect, know exactly. And I like the coily tool because Mike or whoever is making a device, they use that tool. You know exactly where to put the coils. Cut it, put them in exactly as long as they tell you to, and then that's the optimal place for the coils, especially with an RTA. You want to make sure your coils are in the right spot. You don't need coils. I don't need coils. I got a lot of coils. I'm trying to figure out who this box is. I don't remember me opening this the other day. I don't know whose it is. I think I do. I sent a message to somebody today. Had a really nice day today, man. Thank you so much for the vape mail, brother. You're welcome, man. Yeah, it should be there today. I sent everything out Saturday. It'll be there. If it's not there today, it'll be there tomorrow. If you want anything from last week, it went out. Yeah. I'm about to find out how Holy Fire works with some Shy Tie. It's fantastic. Telling you, man, it's a Cadillac of vapes. It really is. But I had a great day today. I worked from home today. I was kind of busy in the morning, and then kind of worked a little bit in the afternoon. But I had a really good day. Really, really relaxing day. It was nice. And I got to do some advocacy stuff and play around on the computer a little bit, which was nice. And then did my work, got everything done I needed to do. Okay, good. I'd like to see what you think with the intake dual, Jeff. I'm loving mine. Browns are at 8 o'clock. I thought it was 9 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Buckeyes kicked major booty on Saturday against Michigan State. Michigan State was pretty amped up to play the Buckeyes. They were pretty amped up. And they were pretty aggressive. Some pretty hard hits, and I don't know if I'd call them cheap shots, but they didn't look like they're very nice. But Ohio State beat them by like fucking 30 points. I thought it was great. I love beating those guys. Go Orange. Go Orange. Is that the Syracuse Orangemen? Is that how you're saying? I used to like their basketball team. They used to have a lot of kids who could. They had a lot. I was young then. That's back in like the late '80s. Syracuse Orangemen, if you remember, they had a really good team. Yeah, that was fun. I used to love watching. They were always on TV too, and I watched a lot of basketball back then. I loved basketball. I don't really watch as much anymore. Football is pretty much all I watch now, sports-wise. I watch a little baseball, but I like golf. I'll watch some golf. I like watching golf. Dad and I watch a lot of golf. It's actually, golf gets a rap as it's boring. But really, it's not. And here's my argument for that, is it goes from shot to shot to shot to shot. There's no dead time. There's no time of people standing around looking at stuff. No. It's one shot to the next shot to the next shot to the next shot. Typically, they're either really, really good shots or really, really bad shots. So you only see like the extremes of either one. So it's actually, and it's in a beautiful setting. If you have a nice TV with a good picture, it looks really beautiful. It's a really nice Sunday thing to just chill and watch. It really is. You just feel like relaxing and just taking a load off and hanging out. It's a good thing to just sit and chill and watch. Get a nice glass of some iced tea. Get some sweet tea. Sit and watch some golf. I didn't say hi to everybody, but hey to everyone who showed up today. I appreciate each and every one of you. A lot of good people in the chat today. Batman was hitting the intake dual at 200 watts. Holy cow! He's got super lungs, man. He could roast them out. Yeah, Steelers fans, don't feel sorry for you at all. Although that kid getting hit yesterday scared the shit out of me. Earl Thomas, or was that his name? Earl Thomas, the fucking safety for Baltimore. He should be suspended. Like, I like him. I think he's good. I actually like Baltimore's defense. I like the way they play. I do. But that was a cheap shot. He fucking chinned him. He put his helmet right into his chin, knocked him out. If you didn't see it, it was pretty scary. If you get a chance, it's Rudolph from you can just look on the Steelers. See Steelers QB knocked out and watch what happened. He knocked him out cold. It was scary. It was scary. Like, man, you see shit like that, you don't know, man. I fucking kill somebody. Hit somebody in the head at full force with a helmet in the fucking face. You can kill someone. I mean, this is a grown man game. And yeah, well, if you can watch the hit. Kid got on his back and he bent down and Earl Thomas came in and hit him right here with the top of his helmet. Did he do it on purpose? Well, did he need to lead with his helmet? Fuck no. It's a fucking quarterback. Guy was going down. I mean, but he's a big hitter. It's a big hitter, and I don't know. I think they should suspend him for a game for that. I do, personally. If he did that to Baker Mayfield, I'd be furious. I'd be fucking furious if he did that to Baker. Like, oh, man. I'd want him out of the damn season for the whole season, man. That was a cheap shot. Yeah, they didn't eject him. He didn't get ejected, but I think they're going to review it. And I think there's so much press on it right now that the NFL is going to have to do something. Going to have to do something. The problem was that Rudolph had come out of the pocket. And when the quarterback comes out of the pocket, he is now considered a runner. So he's not considered a quarterback anymore. So it gives the defense more leeway to hit them. But he was at the end of the run. He wasn't trying to juke anybody. He had a guy hanging on him. So, I mean, he wasn't going anywhere. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't know. I don't like the Steelers anyway, so fuck them. I don't fucking care. Yeah, you got to see the hit. Yeah. It's scary. I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. Like, I just relaxed all day. I had some coffee before I came online. Like, normal. I don't. Maybe I didn't go to bed early? I don't know. Maybe I didn't sleep well. I farted Veronica out of the room last night. I farted her out of the room. Yeah. I let one that was so bad. Apparently, I didn't think it was that bad, but it rocked the Casbah because she got up and got out of there. She was like, that is terrible. What is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. It's like, what did you eat? I was like, whatever we had for dinner. I don't know. Chicken? Yeah, she got up and left, mad. I had to go and apologize. She was on the couch. Like, hey, sorry, I farted on you. She's like, she's like, that was disgusting. Oh, it sure was. Great, now I'm yawning. Yeah, yawns are contagious, Tracy. Yawns are contagious. Yeah, I mean, poor Veronica. Forehead might be weighing me down, Nick. My forehead is heavy. I'll tell you, like, anybody who plays quarterback at any level, I mean, a lot of high school quarterbacks, a lot of the passes are rolls. They roll them out. Not many guys drop back. I mean, some do, but it's not the majority. But in college, especially in pro, you got to sit in the pocket. They don't roll out. They sit in the pocket. And I'll tell you, man, there's a lot of chaos going on around those guys. If I had Aaron Donald chasing me, I'd fucking quit. That guy's a monster, man. Like, why? That would suck. And they stand in there and take it, man. It's pretty crazy. They're tough. Hey, Hask, maybe it's the flavor's making me on. It might be. I'm so comfortable with the flavor. Making me on. Black and gold, I'm dead and cold. I have my black. This is as black and gold as I get, Leo. Right here, you're looking at it. Dutch oven your wife. My wife would kill me. Literally kill me. Dead if I Dutch ovened her. She'd fucking kill me. That'd be the last time you ever saw me on the internets. Hey, there's Juan. What's up, Juan? Somebody's asking me the other day, actually yesterday, if they knew anybody who uses Twisted Messes wire, and I pointed them in your direction. So I don't know if they contacted you or not. But I was like, I know Juan does. I know AJ Holland only uses Twisted Messes wire, and I know Turk only uses Twisted Messes wire. So I don't know if he hit you up or not, but he's like, I only want to vape Twisted Messes wire. I was like, well, he said he didn't like Kidney Puncher. I was like, okay. There's not many who use only specifically Twisted Messes because it is pricey. But it's nice. It's really nice. It is nice. I have some, not much. I have some 36 gauge. But they only sell it in 500-foot spools. They had a special where they were selling for half price. And I get kidney puncher so cheap, like it was just not worth it to me to get it. But I did get a couple spools, and I loved using it. It's so nice. There's a difference between wire. For anybody who knows anybody who's into building, there's a difference. There's a difference in wire. It makes a difference. It really does. Yeah, I tried Hasselhoff when it first came out. I got a tester of it, Joseph. I got a tester of Hasselhoff. When she was first putting it out, she sent me one, and I loved it. Loved it. Yeah, I've got some over there. I only open one bottle at a time, and that's one thing. Jane's like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? Like, Jane, you know, I open one bottle at a time. I vape all of it, and then I go to the next bottle because I don't want to be wasteful. Like, I haven't even tried the Blue Razdo yet because I've got this Mont Blanc, which is this one I can probably throw away. And I've got my new one yet. I can throw this one away. Let me just use the rest of this to fill this up. And then I've got one upstairs that I just opened, which will be gone probably by like Thursday. I'm vaping the shit out of it. And then I think next for me, I think it'll be the Blue Raz. I got to put Nick in that one though. You're gonna need Nick shots. I can't send juice out with nicotine in it, guys. I can't. So it'll be all juice without nicotine. And if I don't know you, I'm probably gonna have to ask you for like ID and stuff moving forward. Of course, the people I know, people on the Patreon who I know are 21 or older. I don't really have to worry about it. If I don't know you, I'm probably gonna have to ask for ID moving forward. So don't get offended if I ask. But most of the people here, like anybody I see in chat right now, I know everybody here. So I wouldn't have to worry about that. Mont Blanc is fantastic, isn't it? I mean, can you hear that? How much juice I'm getting that's coming out. I don't know if I can take the top off and show you. I mean, these coils are fucking flooded, man. I am getting like RDA type flavor out of this thing and RDA type vape out of this. That's my biggest complaint about RTAs. That's my biggest complaint. They're not a like moist, wet vape like I like, and this one is. It's crazy. I'm telling you, this is a fucking fantastic RTA. Hands down. I'll challenge anybody who gets it, doesn't like it, let me know. Tell me what you don't like about it. That's obviously something's wrong. The Mont Blanc, Jeff, you're not gonna tell it's good. Mont Blanc is really good. It's an all day, everyday vape, man. Mont Blanc was the first e-liquid. That's when Jane and I first started really communicating. She sent me that. And it was when we really first started communicating. I was like, this is unfucking believable how good it is. It's the best juice I had ever tasted to that point. And there's some stuff I put with it. Now I really have three that I go with. And that's one of them. And the other one, the Wake and Bake, which is a breakfast vape. And then Turkish cake. That shit is fire, man. I love lemon. It's a perfect lemon vape. And the funny thing is, with the Turkish cake, depending on the voltage that you vape it at, the heat you vape it at, you can really get that crust taste. The crust taste is there. It's a really mild lemon, which I like, but if you vape it at the right wattage, maybe 80 watts in a single coil, 75 watts, 65 watts in a single coil RDA, you can really taste the pastry. And it's sugary and sweet with that lemon touch. Oh, man. That's the perfect... Turkish cake is fantastic, man. That shit is fantastic. I still have another 120 of it around here. I haven't opened it yet just because I don't open them until I get them. Oh, I love butterscotch. Oh, butterscotch is my shit, man. I come over your cotton a little more. Come over my hair. Yeah, Mont Blanc. Whiskers is good too. Whiskers is really, really good. Mont Blanc is better. So is her strawberry. That La Amour. That strawberry. I'm telling you, dude, I don't like strawberry vapes at all because it's a fake strawberry. This isn't a real strawberry taste, and it's good. It's like a pastry strawberry. It's like a strawberry with like whipped cream and shit on it. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. That's like it's giving Mont Blanc a run for its money. It really is. Yeah, Turkish cake. That's the funny thing, Jeff. I vaped the whole first bottle in it off of Mac. The whole first bottle I vaped off of Mac, and because I typically vape Macs, is typically what I vape when I'm not on live. It's upstairs hanging out, and I switched it up and I put it because I was vaping the Jenna for about 3 weeks. I got a chance to use the Jenna again. I wasn't testing anything. I was really doing a lot of advocacy stuff, and I put that on the top side dual, and I was vaping it about between 67 to 80 watts, and stainless steel build in it, and from Clint, one of Clint's coils, and I put cake in it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the fucking dream vape. And I had about 60 mils of the 120 left, and I went through that 60 mil like that, man, just loving it, just a gorgeous taste. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Try butterscotch. So all of Turk's liquids, Jennifer, are butterscotch. They're all butterscotch based for the most part. I don't know if cake is Turkish cake, but the other ones are Harvest, Blend. Blend is really, really good. Harvest, Blend, and what's the third? There's 4 different ones he has. And of course, I always have Turk laying around, but I think I just sent a bottle out, so I'd have to get up and go look. Blend, Harvest, cake. Turkish something. Does anybody know? Blue Razdo. I don't know if anybody's tried the Blue Raz. I sent it out. Some people I think have it. Strawberry jam cookie, Sad Boy. Now I haven't tried that one. I've heard Sad Boy is really good. I haven't tried it. D-Bone, Wake and Bake. Wake and Bake is fucking phenomenal, dude. That shit it will destroy your coils, but it is so good. I have some up there. And his other one, the one in the blue bottle. The one in the blue bottle? Look, forehead alert. Watch out. There's my forehead. Watch out. They're so good, D-Bone. Oh, my God. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. Well, hey, guys. It is 6:07. You guys got me for an extra 7 minutes today. We've got some great shows on the YouTubes tonight. You've got some great shows. Mountaineer Vapes. FAQ. Mark Vega will be on tonight. What else is on? Wendy Vapes is on at 7 o'clock. I believe Matt from Suck My Mod will be on around 8 o'clock. So all those in there. I will be watching and hanging out in the chat. I hope to see you guys also be watching the Cleveland Browns, which we will all hope that the Cleveland Browns win tonight. It's going to be a heck of a game. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you tomorrow with Mr. Nick Devine. Vape at 5.